Hey, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and today we're going to be talking about the 3 ways that you can get your spouse in line with your dreams and get them on board with your vision itself. Like I said, my name is Jonathan here at Driving Academy, and we help people every single day achieve their dream of getting a CDL license. So one of the things that we hear from people who are thinking about getting a CDL license is, I got to talk to my wife, I got to talk to my husband, and I need to make sure that they get on board. To be honest, in most cases, when you tell us, hey, I got to talk to my wife or got to talk to my husband, in most cases you know what they're going to say, right? And in most cases when we ask, what do you think your husband or your wife's going to say, they usually respond with, oh yeah, they're going to say yes because they know I want it. But there are cases where you're afraid to have that conversation because you don't really know what they truly think. A whole bunch of things could happen in your head. So we're going to give you 3 different steps on how to have that conversation with your loved one so then they can buy into your vision. Now, I'm going to understand that every person's situation is different. So every relationship is a little bit different, every lifestyle is a little bit different. But this is a 3-step process on how you can kind of cut through the BS and make sure that everyone's on the same page. The step number 1, which is probably the most important, which is open communication. So what does that mean? That means you can't be afraid to have the conversation. Now when you're having the conversation, you should just have a conversation about the facts. Try to keep the emotional side out of it, because if once emotion kind of gets mixed in, and then it gets very cloudy and it's very hard to make a decision itself, right? That's step number 1. So if you were thinking about getting a CDL license, one thing that you can do is, hey, honey, I'm thinking about getting a CDL license. What do you think about it? It's a very simple question. Get the feedback. Now, you might not get the feedback that you think that you want, but at least you have something to start off with. The next thing that you can do is get them involved. So step 2 is, once you have the communication, you actually want to get them involved in the process itself. So what does that mean? So for instance, if you're thinking about getting a license and that's one of your dreams and that's one of your goals, you want to say, hey, what do you think about this? You're going to get their fair understanding. Then you're going to start doing your research. You're going to start finding out all the different ways that you can get a license. One way that you can get a license is just by coming to our school here at Driving Academy. We actually are probably one of the few schools, if not the only school, that can offer a guaranteed training course, which means we can guarantee that we get you a license. We're open up 7 days a week, which means we're flexible around your schedule, and we have very affordable payment plans, right? So now you're doing your research, you came across a great school like ours, and now you want to learn more. So you give us a call. One of our staff members will be walking you through exactly how our process works. If you like what you hear, we're going to invite you to come on in for a school tour. School tour is 100% free, and then this is where you actually should bring in your spouse. Whether you're a wife looking for a husband or vice versa, whatever you're looking for, bring in your significant other with you and make them involved. So that means that you don't have to be the one selling them. They can actually see the process firsthand. Have you ever played the telephone game, right? So you're going to get some information and then you're going to outlay it to somebody else. That information that you outlay to somebody else might be received differently than the way that you've gotten it. So it's much better just to bring everybody to the actual source of the problem and have both people go through it. So and then if she or he has any questions as you're going through the school tour with us here, then we can kind of walk you through it and answer everybody's questions, right? So now we did step 1, which is communicate. Step 2, which is making sure that they're involved in the process itself. And now it's step 3, decision time. So when it comes to making a decision, it's always great to really list out the pros and the cons, right? So one thing that you have to understand is, why do you want to get yourself a CDL license? What is this going to do for you? Is it just a dream that you wanted to do? Is it something where you actually want to travel? Is it something that's going to help you and your family? And if you guys can agree on enough positive outcomes for this goal of yours, then there should be no problem on getting yourself ready, right? When it comes to finances, we'll take care of that. When it comes to schedule, we'll take care of that. But as long as all you have to do is take care of being committed, right? So we're going to make sure that if you are committed and you and your spouse agree to whatever you want to do moving forward, we'll find out a way to make it all work, right? So those are 3 ways of getting your spouse in line or enroll with you and your dreams. So if you have been thinking about how do I do it, I hope this video did help you out. Now, like I did say, the best thing to do is just to give us a call, 908-525-3609, or visit our website, cdldrivingacademy.com. You should do all the research on your own first, and then say, hey honey, let's go on a date. And part of the date, the first part of the date is come on in for a school tour. We'll set it all up for you on the phone itself. And then after the tour, then you can go to get some dinner, talk about it, and then give us a call and say, yes, I want to go, or no, that's not for me. Either way, we're here to help you out. Again, one more time, if you are interested in getting a CDL license, give us a call, 908-525-3609, or visit the website, cdldrivingacademy.com, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks.